Leon and the Champion Chip, Chapter 3, entitled A Spitting Image. Leon climbed the limestone steps of the classical school and planted himself under the entrance flag 10 minutes before the morning bell. He looked around nervously for his two best friends, Lily Matisse, the strong-willed and strong-armed daughter of the school's art teacher, and P.W., a smart alecky kid from Thailand whose full name, Phaya Winnet Dabanandana, was too long for attendance forms. Leon hadn't seen his buddies all summer. P.W. had spent the time with relatives in Bangkok. Lily Matisse had gone off to gymnastics camp. The two, rounding the corner soon after Napoleon honked goodbye, made a beeline toward Leon. "So," said P.W., "did you finish?" "Yup," said Leon. "When?" Lily Matisse demanded. 2 days ago. "You brought him with you, right?" P.W. pressed. Leon gave his backpack a tender pat. "He's right in here." "Excellent," said P.W. "This is going to be so unbelievably sweet." "If it works," Lily Matisse cautioned. "Have you guys seen You-Know-Who?" asked Leon. P.W. lifted his wrist to his mouth and made a staticky sound. "That's a negative." Lily Matisse rolled her eyes. "Okay," said Leon. "Where should we set up?" "Over behind the trash can," P.W. suggested. "It's protected and in range. Plus, it'll give us a clear shot of the entrance." "Sounds good," said Leon. Crouched behind the trash can, Leon unzipped his backpack and removed the large purple pouch. He turned to Lily Matisse. "Care to do the honors?" "Definitely," she said. "Hold it," said P.W. "Aren't we forgetting something?" "What?" Leon asked. "The pledge," said P.W. Lily Matisse made another face. "We already pledged last year." "Maybe," said P.W., "but it's like a magazine subscription. You got to renew." Lily Matisse and P.W. both looked at Leon. He could tell P.W. was a bit jealous and that Lily Matisse got to hold the bag. "P.W. does have a point," he said diplomatically. "Whatever," said Lily Matisse. "Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. There, satisfied?" "No," said P.W., "you forgot the most important part." "He's right," said Leon. Lily Matisse grudgingly sealed the oath by spitting, or at least pretending to spit. "Okay, your turn." After the boys repeated the pledge and spat copiously, Lily Matisse slipped her hands inside the pouch and began extracting Pumpkinhead. "Yow!" P.W. cried as soon as he saw the face. Lily Matisse was equally impressed. "He's perfect, Leon. How did you make him so, I don't know, gruesome?" P.W. proposed. "Actually," said Lily Matisse, "I was going to say real looking." "It wasn't that hard," Leon said humbly. "I had that class picture Mr. Groot took at the medieval carnival." "That is one nasty scowl," said P.W. "How'd you get his eyes to look so beady?" asked Lily Matisse. "Beads," said Leon. "Come on, let's see the rest of them," urged P.W. Gingerly, Lily Matisse continued the extraction, pausing again when Pumpkinhead was halfway free. "The army jacket is incredible," she cooed. "The buttonholes are amazing." "Oh, for crying out loud," P.W. exclaimed. "Will you hurry up?" "Cool your jets," Lily Matisse snapped. "It's not like pulling a rabbit out of a hat." "No," said P.W., "this magic is way cooler." "We'll see," said Lily Matisse. "Yes, we will, Miss Skeptical," said P.W. "Just because—" "Guys," Leon interjected, "let's pick up the pace." "But I might damage something," said Lily Matisse. "No, you won't," Leon reassured her. "I double-stitched every seam. After all, Pumpkinhead has to be extremely flexible." Lily Matisse giggled. "What are you planning?" "Guess." "A backflip?" Leon smiled and shook his head. "Nah." "Yeah, that's not nearly harsh enough," said P.W. "It's clothing related?" Lily Matisse conjectured.